Remember we was having this conversation. People used to be walking around eating twigs and berries.
No, I don't think we were supposed to only eat meat.
Yeah.
But it does help. Like it does help. Like it raises your testosterone levels, and there's a lot of good like benefits to only.
I can impregnate the entire United States if I had the opportunity.
I mean, testosterone doesn't only have to do with that though. It's like like you get more energy the more testosterone you have.
Energy for sure.
You recover better. You sleep better.
I sleep terrible, bro. Horrible. I get no sleep.
Yeah. You said like you went to the doctors. They said you had bad sleep, right?
That's it. That's the reason why I had seizure.
You had a seizure.
2 of them.
So okay, so I guess for the people watching because they don't know.
Mhm.
So you said that your bad sleep was related to you having seizures.
Having seizures.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Did they tell you how? Like how it related?
What was the term he used? The chemicals in my head are imbalanced. That's what he said.
Okay.
From not getting sleep and anxiety, whatever that is. Anxiety. I don't even know what anxiety is. No, I don't. I don't even know how that feels, let alone.
You dealt with anxiety, you just don't know.
I bite my fingernails. That's probably how you deal with anxiety.
That's how some people deal with it.
Yeah. I don't believe in anxiety. I don't think they have no.
Okay, back to
It's not a
okay.
thing.
So did you like talk to the doctor about it? Like,
Yeah.
Like you asked him what anxiety was.
Yes.
What did he say?
I don't remember, bro. I don't know what anxiety is, man. It's not real. Anxiety is not real.
No, seriously. What did he say? Because that'd be
Specifically?
Yeah.
I mean,
Like, what is anxiety?
he asked me like, do I have any like things I do when I'm feeling anxious, or like when I like being scared or being what's it called, angry, or things of that nature, kind of. And I
Does
was
that
like,
stress you out, kind of?
yeah, things that stress me out. So he recommended me this things like L-theramine or something like that. It's supposed to make you just chill out.
Okay, like it's kind of like a what?
BS. That's what I can tell you.
Yeah.
It's BS.
Anyway,
So
so
okay, for those who have anxiety, let me chill out. But personally,
no. But I think we all deal with some level of anxiety. Anxiety, it could just anxiety could be something just as small as like, man, I really hope I win this fight.
yeah,
That's anxiety.
it's being nervous.
You know, it's pressure. It's
Yeah.
nervousness. It's like a little bit of paranoia. Like maybe you're scared about what's gonna happen in the future, so we get anxious of the future. You know what I mean? And yeah, man, anxiety. I know you know what anxiety is because you fucking. You
I've been through everything.
no, but you played football for
Yeah.
so many years. Like just like any kind of competition, is gonna bring anxiety or
Yeah.
nervousness or whatever you want to call it. What's it called? You used to live in New Orleans, right? And that was back with Hurricane, which
Katrina.
Katrina.
Yeah.
And yeah, so another thing, if you guys who don't know, Hurricane Katrina, it tore up New Orleans and a whole bunch of flooding and all kind of displacement. Like houses were gone.
Gone. I had a light pole in my house.
What was that like? Because I don't really know much about it. That was what year did that happen?
2005.
2005.
I remember it vividly. We lived next to a levee. Levees are they're kind of like hills.
Is it kind of like
It's a hill. It's a big mountain. It's like a hill. It keeps the water in.
Okay.
On the other side, it
Kind of
keeps
like a dam.
Basically, all right. So the government blew up the levees. That's what people say or whatever. So when that blew up the levees, whenever the hurricane came, it flooded the entire thing. When the levees broke, everything crashed out. We left.
So you're saying the hurricane brought so much rain and water that it like overflowed the
Yep.
levees? That were already filled with water? Like was there like
Yes.
a lake in there?
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, bro, I had a light pole in my house.
A light pole.
Light pole. I didn't have a roof. We didn't have a roof on the house. The roof got took off. It was just house.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty crazy. Yeah, we went back after it happened, whatever. So that happened. We was in a shelter. In Mississippi for like 2 days. They had a tree in front of the shelter, so all the men had to go out there and try to cut the tree out the middle of the road so everybody could leave.
Because it was blocking something?
The tree was blocking the road. Then a big tree, like it fell.
Oh, it fell.
Fell, so nobody could leave. Yeah.
Where they're like, because I know this happens a lot, like in hurricanes or like tsunamis or whatever, where because like levees break and because there's flooding, like the surge of the flood, like the flood surge, I think it's called, or something like that, surge water. Anyways, it carries a bunch of the broken houses and like the did you like witness any of that?
Nah. I didn't really see too much. I didn't really see too much violence. I didn't really see too much because we was young, and if I did, I probably don't remember it.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just kind of remember the
process,
the pole coming through your house.
But you know what your brain does when you go through traumatic events? It makes you forget things because it was so bad. Yeah. I was 5, so I was at an age where I could comprehend things going on, but it had been so long, it had probably pushed in the back of my head because it was so.
You know, some people call that disassociation.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard of that?
I'm good at that. I'm phenomenal with that. I think that's my thing. That's my thing, bro. When stuff gets really bad, bro, I just forget them. I don't remember it, bro. I broke my leg. Don't remember how the surgery feels. Don't remember nothing.
You don't remember like the recovery from
Don't
the surgery?
remember none of it. None of it, bro.
And like a lot of times that comes from like, or like because you disassociate and you've become like used to like disassociating from like stressful or anxious situations, you have a hard time like accepting things a lot of the time because you could just like deal with it by like, you know, just pushing it back. I ain't lose.
It never happened.
It happened, bro.
Never happened. But they teach you that in sports too.
Oh yeah,
You gotta have short term memory. It never happened.
Right.
Yeah, not me. Yeah, no, we keep going this way.
But yeah, so you don't think that brought along anxious situations or
Yes.
That brought along a lot.
It brought along a lot.
So you know what anxiety is.
Bro, from the beginning, from the time I was 5 years old, I'm 24. It's been a consistent cycle of something. And I've always had to worry about something. And that's family too. So when you go through so much, bro, you kind of teach yourself, I'm putting that back over here. Putting it in the back of my head. Because then I'm going to dwell on it.
Right.
I'm be in my room crying by myself.
And then you just can't go through the day-to-day things that you need to go through.
And I got to take care of business. Yeah, so I can't be feeling or expressing my feelings.
Okay, so you got anti-anxiety meds. What are those called? What are the
L-thymine or something like that.
L-thymine.
Yeah, theanine, something like that.
Okay, and a part of the reason for these seizures was also the lack of sleep, which brought more anxiety and brought more stress, right? You know, they say sleep and water are the 2 best performance enhancing drugs.
Let me tell you something.
That's crazy.
I don't disagree because I didn't get enough and I was in there. I was in there. Tweeting. I was in there.
Anyways, I know that was a rough time, but like, I'm glad you made it through there, bro.
It's pretty wild.
Yeah,
it was pretty wild.
You never know what's going on in people's lives, man.
That's why you treat everybody, cool. Everybody got it,
Right. Okay. All right. Well, this is episode 28. 28, yes sir.
Damn.
Yes sir.
I got lotion on, no judgment.
Dude, I got a question for you, bro.
What's Gucci?
Is Tom Aspinall tripping or is he willing for taking this fight with Cyril Gane for the
Is he drunk?
He's defending his
He's drunk.
I might be tripping.
No.
I hope I'm not.
Yeah.
That must not be official, bro. I'm sure Dana would have announced it, right?
There has to be. No, you gotta think. Who else is a contender in the heavyweight division? See, why I'm gonna have anxiety when I can talk about my problems on here? You know what I'm saying? I feel phenomenal.
Well, that's why people also, even if you know how to deal with the anxiety, you still get anxiety.
Bro, I had to go to when we got here from Michigan, bro, I had to go to a therapist. Yeah. Wild. Her name was Dr. Lavish. She was super cool.
Well, that's another way to deal with anxiety.
She was a snitch.
A snitch?
She was a snitch, bro.
What do you mean?
Bro, I like this girl, right? I like this girl in elementary school. So I colored like on the paper and wrote her like a poem, right? And I'm thinking I'm Rizzler. I'm the Rizzler right now, right? So I'm up. I bring the note in her office. I'm like, yeah, this the love of my life. I wrote her something. I showed her the note. She was like, can I make a copy of it? This is the coolest thing I've ever seen. I'm thinking she just want to put it in her office.
Show who the note?
Dr. Lavish.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
She like, yeah, I want to put it in my office. And she gonna go show the note to my mom. What are we? Dr. Lavish, did you just expose me? Yeah, so now I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna tell you nothing. I'm not gonna.
Oh, he's coming out my nose. Hold on.
Bro. Dr. Lavis better stop playing with me, man. Mama go pull up. Oh, see them? That's such a cute note. You wasn't supposed to see that. What's wrong with you?
Man,
Stop playing with me, man.
dude couldn't have his wrist to himself.
Can keep the Rizzler in the Rizzler vibe. Now, mind you gonna tell on me? No, I'm not finna say nothing. I go in there. What's going on, Terrence? And I just go to school.
Yeah, see, that's that's a problem. And what kind of therapist was she? Like,
I don't know.
you remember? Because
The specific like
yeah, like I mean, I feel like because that was after you came back from New Orleans, right?
we went to Michigan,
came-
Detroit,
Y'all went from New Orleans to
Detroit, and then we came.
Okay, so that was over in Detroit. Yeah, so that was like, was it like a?
No, that was here.
Oh, that was here.
When we first got here, I went.
So was it like a refugee type therapy?
They thought, I guess, we was mentally destroyed after because we was young when it was happening. So I guess, especially me,
Right, like
I
they
was
just had their concerns.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. I was showing out. At the time. I was showing out.
Showing out what do you mean?
Bro, I don't know how to express my feelings. I don't do that, so I act on them. I express it in my actions. So I was doing that a lot. Man, I was mad. I was mad at the world at that time. So that was a problem. Yeah, it was a problem or whatever. But it helped. It helped.
The therapy did?
No. Yeah.
Oh, you expressing your actions.
Yes.
Not thinking about
Therapy didn't do nothing. It didn't do nothing. She was a snitch. After she started telling me, it was over.
After, like, once you lose that trust, I feel like
It's
the
over.
whole thing's diminished. Like, cause I'm supposed to be able to tell you my deepest, darkest things, and
You gonna talk to my mom?
yeah,
I'll be telling her, what's wrong with you?
yeah. I was just looking to see if the note's good. Is it
If the
good?
notes was straight.
Is it? Are we good?
Yeah.
Over your
I
time.
didn't even get a girl to know.
Yeah. Okay, so that's not official. The
fight?
Yeah, the Seal Gun versus Tom Aspinall. Man,
That'd be crazy.
I thought that was official. Would you want that for the UFC 300 main event though?
No, I thought Connor was the main event. They changed.
Connor.
I seen Connor. I seen they change weight classes so Connor could fight because he's too fat.
UFC 300 doesn't have a main event yet, I
I
guess.
swear, bro. I swear.
I swear I thought
Sean O'Malley said last night they changed. There's no more 170, 175 and 165. I think.
Breaking, according to sources, UFC 300 will feature a major announcement from Dana White about changes to the men's weight division. New weight classes, 165 and 175, will be introduced, and the 170-pound division will be discontinued. The main event will be McGregor versus Chandler competing for the 165-pound title. Breaking, according to sources, UFC 300 will...
He didn't say that, bro. Dana didn't actually say that. Sean definitely said that. That was Sean O'Malley.
That was bro. Hey, I know I'm not tripping. Joe Rogan, he tired of killing these fighters. These fighters be halfway dead walking in the ring. They gotta cut half their butt cheek off just to make weight. It's crazy. 160, bro, and people they cut the 160, bro. They'll walk around 200 pounds. What? That's almost death.
No, man. Khabib and them were walking around 200 pounds.
But it's almost
Cutting to
you gonna
155.
die.
Dustin Poirier said he walked around at 200 pounds before.
You gonna have when they
And
get
that was
old,
back when he was cutting at 45.
bro. When they get old, they're gonna have significant health problems.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like fighting kind of does that to you though. Like, you know, when you're constantly trying to compete, right? Like, you don't want to ever be an inactive fighter, right? So, let's say 2 to 3 times a year, you're having to go on these rigorous, really kind of unsustainable diets. Unless you really make that that diet your lifestyle or whatever, you're going on these unsustainable diets.
Yeah.
That you're just craving things while you're going through it. You're cutting out all these carbs and various things that just taste delicious that
Bro.
we all like, and you're like right when you're done, right when you make the weight, now it's
I'm about to kill myself eating. I'm about to get ice cream and put a strawberry shortcake roll in it and
Now
start
it's-
smushing.
now it's I weigh 135 one day, and then the next day I weigh 167.
That is so sick.
What's that?
That's Connor.
No, that's Aljamain Sterling.
No, yeah, he's big.
167.
He's big.
I think he was like in the octagon at like 167 or something like that.
That's kind of sick.
That is ridiculous.
So he's a 200 pound dude then.
Yeah, no. I think heaviest he got was like 175 or something.
Okay. He's smaller too.
But Fight Night
Smaller, dude.
35. I mean, now he's fighting at 45, which is a lot better for him. But
I hope
but yeah.
he gonna have to go get some dogs.
Did you watch these last fights?
Bruh, yes. It wasn't. Remember I said it was mid? Clip. I said it was gonna be mid. It wasn't actually that mid. That was hidden. Everybody was hidden.
There was some good fights.
It was
some
hidden.
good fights.
It was
I feel like
hidden.
the highlights of the night were
Oh, girl, Silva.
yeah, Natalia Silva. She definitely had a really good performance.
Who I texted
Man,
you about? Who I texted you about?
Oh,
Patty girlfriend.
Molly.
Molly
yeah.
was in it.
Yeah, no, Molly had a crazy performance.
Molly got
yeah,
a mouth
she-
dropping
yeah,
dropping off.
She beat her ass.
Bro, really like bad. It looked too real, honestly.
It's funny
It
because
looked way too
man, Belbita, she actually has pretty decent Muay Thai. Like she has a pretty decent Muay Thai style. But the fact that Molly actually was the one landing the elbows, landing that spinning elbow that like kind of dazed her.
Wobbled her.
Yeah.
Cause she keep her hands high.
And
Hit her in the
she
side.
knows how to throw it. She's had like a few knockouts.
She sets it
with
up.
She
sets it up.
what, 2 knockouts with it. Mm-hmm. And yeah, so
She hits you with a jab and it gets you one to come
especially the elbow. The elbow's different. Like
Yeah.
you hit someone with the hand, there's all this room for there to be like there's so many bends that there's a lack of power. You get a little stub,
in.
right?
It's cutting you.
Not even just cutting you, but just because it's such a short attachment, this has your whole body weight behind it. Rather than this has these muscles, this elbow has your back muscles, your chest muscles, everything's going into that, and it's
But
elbows hurt.
Do me with the elbow, bro. I'm gonna try to kill him.
I mean,
Cause he just tried to kill me.
yeah, that's not.
No, bro, the elbow is a weapon.
That's why I became a. That's actually why I kind of got into martial arts. I was so fascinated about those elbows. Like when I was watching John Jones throw 'em,
He would hurt people.
he would. The only loss he ever had, he killed someone with elbows.
elbows. Killing
They
them,
said,
dog.
"You're throwing this elbow at too viciously that we need to stop this fight. You lost."
And then he can wrestle too, so he can get you on the ground to hit you with elbows. That's scary.
That's a rule that needs to change, by the way.
The elbows?
That downward elbow, yeah, that's so stupid. That like
This-
yes,
You want that to happen? Somebody may die on TV.
no, I need that to change.
You can hit somebody like this?
Yeah, why not?
That should be illegal. Dog, you
It's
can
an
kill
effective. It's an
Bro, you
effective
hit somebody
elbow.
on the top of the head with an elbow going down, they just may die on national television.
I think it's just a effective technique. Like people already throw them like while standing like
This forward.
Yeah, they throw it forward. Yeah, they throw it down. Like
Because you can, but if somebody, let's say you grappling on the cage, right? And you know how they be on the side? They be on the side. And the dude's head's on the side of you.
people already
Ow.
going like this. It's
I'm
just
talking
not
about he's
straight.
behind you and you can hit him in the head, bro. That's going to mess up a lot of things. That's going
Well, that's not even 12-6. 12-6 has to go straight up,
Yeah, that'd
straight
be
down.
weird.
Right? So it's like this. Yeah.
You'll be on the ground if that happened.
Yeah.
Most likely you'll be on the ground. That's bad, dog. That's bad, bro.
Is
You gotta save the fighters. Now they already getting brutally.
I mean, yeah, you
Beat up.
just can't be in that position. I mean, it'll create more finishes if anything. So it's like
You're a monster.
Now they don't have to.
You're brutal, dog. You're a Spartan.
Speaking of
Yeah.
rule changes, they're talking about changing
hand.
the hand.
What happened this fight?
Because of the Arnold Allen fight. Yes,
Happened
this
this
fight they took a point away because there actually was weight on the
Still
hand,
won.
and yeah, he did still
Still
win.
done.
Yeah, but they're changing that rule, which is a good thing. Now they're saying, at least California State Athletic Commission, they're saying that it either has to be a knee or your butt that's on the ground. And that hand shit, like,
Because then it's like
there's no
you're
more
giving
of
yourself up for real.
that. Yeah, I mean, and plus this has never been a good defense.
It's not
Like putting your
when
hand
that
on the,
finger's
ground, when you could block your face or go for a takedown
But you put your hand on the
or
ground.
create some kind of transition, you put your hand on the ground. I think just fighters shouldn't naturally be building that habit. You know, it's not a good thing. Especially you look at one championship's rule set, and it frees up the game. It
Yeah.
makes things more exciting.
You're gonna get beat up too.
Yeah, I
You
mean,
gonna get
eventually,
beat up,
every
bro.
day, everyone's day will come.
It's coming.
DJ ate it, but he came back and he finished him. Adriano Moraes with a knee. That was a crazy thing.
Stiff.
But getting back to the card,
Yeah.
Natalia Silva, that performance, the reason I liked it so much is just because she comes from that Taekwondo background. You don't see many people from that kind of background doing well in mixed martial arts. Because like, yeah, some of the sport is a little watered down, and like the way that like the art is so individualistic to where it like you are specifically thinking about kicks. Like you don't see a lot of savate players
No.
or savate fighters
Yeah.
in the UFC. Savate is a French form of kickboxing. For those of you who don't know, to where they actually wear shoes during competition,
Yep.
and because they'll point they'll like hit you with like the tip of the toes. Giga Chikadze, he does a lot of savate kicks or whatever, like to where he'll bring up that roundhouse but point his toes, and those things hurt. Man, they hurt.
It did. They start
Who
digging.
did he stop with that? Was it Jeremy Steve? No, man, he stopped someone with it. It was nasty.
That
but
stuff
yeah.
hurt, bro.
Yeah.
And the front kicks too with the toes.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucker dead like a knife.
Yeah.
Ooh.
And so you don't really see that many people from these backgrounds that actually like make it far. Like I'm interested to see what Robelis de Spain, the heavyweight, that's like 6'7" with a 87-inch reach.
Yeah.
The one from Fury.
Yeah.
I'm interested to see what he does because he is also from that Taekwondo background. He competed in the Olympics. I think got bronze for Taekwondo. So that'll be interesting. But yeah, Natalia, she showed not only that she have kicks, but that she has hands too.
She was throwing them things.
She has hands
Good
too.
jab.
She could defend the grapple. Like, cause everyone who's gonna fight her wants to take her down.
Got to. She
Yeah.
gonna kick you in the face. She gonna kick you in the
It's
head.
coming up quick,
Quick.
yeah.
And then she fakes it. That messes you up.
Yeah, but like the way I feel like she played that fight perfectly because she was going against Viviane Arujau, who's a really good fighter. She's been at the top for a while now, and yeah, she has that pressure forward boxing style, and then she mixes in the grappling.
Yep.
She was on the ground with her. She got her grappling tested, which she got right back up. It was already super difficult to take her down. She was moving all along the cage with her good footwork, and then whenever she felt like maybe she was losing around from grappling, you saw her explode at the end, just throwing kicks. She hurt Arujau bad, like almost
She
got her out
wowed her
of
like
there.
3-4 times.
And she almost got her out of there.
Yeah.
Then she just played it patient. I feel like she was wanting more of that experience with a higher class opponent, and she got it, man. She's looking probably at that top 5
She
now.
gonna wind up being a champ.
I don't want her to fight Alexa Grasso though. I like both of them. I'm like,
No, because Alexa can get her down.
I'm emotionally attached.
She can
to
get her.
both.
She can get her down. She can get her
this
down.
this is
She can get her on the ground. She can get her on the
not
ground.
no, but I think Alexa Grasso, it's a the reason it's a tough fight as well for Natalia Silva is because of the boxing. Like Alexa has really good hands. She's good at also keeping it in that boxing range
She'll
and
throw them
negating the
things,
kicks. Think about how she negated the kicks with Valentina Shevchenko. Way Alexa kind of took away Valentina's kicks. I feel like she can approach Natalia Silva in a similar way. But yeah, I don't want to see them fight. They need to fight other people.
You don't know. You don't even know who to go
Yeah, I
for.
don't know who to go for.
Yeah,
I don't know who wins either because that's a good fight.
I'm going for Alexa. What you talking about?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going
Okay,
for
you got
her.
Alexa now.
Yeah. She beat up Shevchenko.
Another highlight though from the card was Renato Moicano. I feel like a lot of people counted him out in that Drew Dober fight. He was, oddly enough, people were counting him out, at least the people that I talked to and things like that. But he was the favorite going into it. And so while Drew did almost finish the fight, like, man, they were both so exhausted.
Yeah.
Like the ref, it was Herb Dean, huh? He was telling them to move and stuff like that, but like they really neither of them were doing anything. Drew Dober was just holding guard, trying to like get stood up or whatever. I mean, whenever his coaches said, "Okay, come on, move. You need to get up now." Like they're not gonna stand you up. He started moving and he knew how to get up. But man, they were both so exhausted. Like
Where
that
was the card at?
It was in the Apex.
That's Vegas. How were they so tired? The air not thin like that out there.
Because it was a dog fight.
It was not only them that was tired though. It was multiple fights where you could tell people are getting exhausted.
Well, that's because, like you said, the card would be mid, but like they were
It was
they
not
were in
mid.
they were in some dog fights. Like
was hidden.
Like that was a dog fight. The Molly
Molly.
McCann versus Belbita, that was vicious. The way
beat it up like she
finished her.
punched her sister in the face.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened. Damn, Molly.
Yeah, but that was a dog fight. The Imavov and Dolidze, that was a dog fight. How about Moicano's Octagon speech? How he called out the MMA Guru.
He caught a who?
You saw him call out the MMA Guru?
For what? Why?
Just because MMA Guru be talking shit. He said, yeah, because, you see his name and then you see how popular he is or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, he's supposed to be the MMA Guru. This dude thinks I'm going to lose. He thought Drew Dober was going to knock him out or whatever.
How you gonna get mad at over an opinion though?
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. He's angry.
What are opinions?
He's
like?
angry. He wants to get paid. That's money Moicano.
What are opinions like? No.
Assholes.
Everybody got them.
Yeah, everyone got them. But, fighters are sensitive too because it's a sensitive thing that they don't like. You think he's about to knock me out?
Yes. Yeah.
And now, and now when I put it on him, I'm gonna talk to you.
That's tough.
Yeah.
Okay. I can see it.
I like it. I like it because he's also pushing his way towards being a bigger name. Like that's If anything, that's a good call out. Like fucking opponent. I'm gonna fight. I'm gonna
talking that
fight
ish.
your fucking ass. Yeah, you're taking everything I work for.
They gonna start trying to fight Ariel soon.
That already happened.
Huh?
You don't remember when Rampage
Slapped Ariel?
Yeah,
I 100% want to see that.
Rampage Jackson.
He slapped Ariel.
Yeah, he slapped Ariel Hill one.
I bet you he stopped talking. I bet you.
Nah, he still kept asking questions. He was just
He slapped him and kept asking
Yeah, that was
questions.
back when he used to actually like go to the events to interview the fighters.
No. Okay, let's just get his perspective.
Stop doing that.
We on the pod right now. I smack you. You gonna keep talking?
Yeah, I'm gonna keep asking.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
You're gonna punch me in the face. No, I'm not gonna keep talking.
Come on, bro. What's he's supposed to do that to Rampage?
You're a
Jackson?
man. I don't care if it was the Hulk. You gotta stand on something, though. Something.
That would have been
Another-
that night that was already bad. Would have got worse.
Oh yeah, we might as well go all the way. We might as well go to hell now. Well, you done took it there. We might as well go all the way.
I guess.
But it is Ariel. He probably took the glasses off, had to wipe his tears off. He's like, think about it.
Who would you wanna fight
If a man, okay, first of all, two men, usually you think they're gonna fight or they're gonna shoot it out. So if he slaps you, what is he calling you?
He's not calling you.
No, he just called you something.
What he
I'm gonna let y'all tell me what. He just called you something out loud. He may not have said it.
Well, anyways. So Moicano, who does he fight next? First of all, who would Moicano fight after this? Because he wants someone that's gonna push him towards the top.
pace.
Yeah.
Yeah. What's it been?
Because he just fought Drew Dober. That was a top 15.
Drew Dober been winning.
If I'm not mistaken.
Drew Dober been
It's a
winning.
top 15
What's
fight,
the
I
weight?
think. 155. Wait, that's lightweight.
Nah, he ain't. They got some murderers in 55. Dog, I ain't gonna hold it. 55, all top 5 are killers. All of them.
Yeah, I ain't say he had to fight him soon, but
murder.
who should he fight? I like to see him.
Whoever's number 10 or 8. Not nobody in the.
Let me look at the
Not nobody in the 5th range. I don't want to get in there. You gonna get brutally massacred. You hop in there. That 55 division is a massacre, dog. Ain't that Islam?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no. Oh yeah, no. Oh no. Islam. Crack Volk's egg. Yeah, no.
Okay, relax. That was short notice.
Scrambled his eggs.
That was short
Pause.
notice, bro.
No, that was bad, yeah.
Oh, the whole top 5 has a fight. The whole top 6,
Everybody
7,
at 55.
6.
Charles in there too.
Well, Renato is 13 right now.
Oh, he has to fight somebody.
RDA is fighting.
Who's 7?
Who's RDA fighting? He's fighting Gamrot. 7 is Benil.
He can fight Benil.
He's taking time off.
Get your old ass up. Better retire. You got time. I want to be 7.
Sometimes I feel like taking time off is the best
But
promotion.
you're holding up the division.
Do you feel like taking time off is the best promotion sometimes?
If you're him, if you're Himothy, if the world wants to see you, if you're John Jones, if you're
Like, for an example, Paulo Costa.
hell no. Nobody want to watch Paulo Costa fight.
You don't want to watch him fight? If he
Cool,
fights,
he
you're not going to
funny.
watch?
Yeah, I'm gonna watch, but like
Okay.
I'm not gonna be begging him to come back. If he go on a break, have a good one.
But you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
So you know his name, right?
Paulo, yeah.
He seems kind of relevant to you.
No, he's him. I ain't gonna lie, he's him.
He's him.
He done fought some killers. Yeah.
But you know what's crazy, bro? Since the Adesanya fight, he's only had 2 fights.
Damn.
Bro, he fought Marvin Vettori.
beat
And then he fought... No, he lost.
He lost it to her.
Yeah, Vettori just outboxed him 5 rounds. I mean, he never fully fatigued, but like there was just moments where he...
I hate Vittori, bro. I don't like his style. I don't like Vittori's style.
Well,
Respectfully. Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, he lost to Vettori.
Yeah.
And he lost to... Oh, no, then he beat Luke Rockhold. Luke Rockhold, he hasn't fought since.
Luke, the bare knuckle fighter. He fought the bare knuckle fighter with no teeth.
Yeah.
that's
No, that was
crazy.
when Luke was like rubbing his blood on him and shit. That was
I remember that. That was still
disgusting. At altitude. That was the one where... That's the same card, I think, that Leon got Usman. Yeah. So... Yeah, that one. And that was the last time he fought. It's been... Last time he fought was 2022. We're in 2024. So it's been an entire year and some change since he's fought. And he's still... Everyone talks about him every week.
he hit. I ain't gonna lie. He hit.
That's crazy. For an example, Shakur Stevenson, he had a terrible
He
last
about to
performance.
retire, isn't
Or
he?
he didn't have a terrible last performance. He had a very boring fight. He was like fighting on a Thursday night or something like that. Top Rank, first off, is a terrible promotion for boxing. But yeah, they had him fighting on like a Thursday night. He can't get any of the top dudes because he hasn't had that like pop yet. You know when you get that pop from the crowd. Like
Yeah.
boxing politics is a little bit different from MMA. Like UFC can tell you, okay, fight him or we're gonna cut you. UFC does that shit sometimes. Boxing, you can't do that because the fighters have all the powers, right?
They do.
So, like, because he's not able to get that like money fight yet, because he hasn't like beat anyone with a name, and he feels like he's not getting opportunities. He like said he retired.
He retired. That's
yeah,
what I saw.
yeah, like in his, and he's pretty much in his prime right now.
Man, he looked 14. How old is bro? Like 20, 24?
Yeah, like yeah, he's young.
He ain't finna retire. You gonna be broke.
But
better keep
he said that. I think he said that Shakur, he retired. And to be honest, I feel like more people are talking about him now, rather because he retired, rather than his last performance where I think he had a hurt hand or something. But like it was just like a very anticlimactic fight.
Maybe.
So sometimes Gaethje, he fights what two fights a year,
No, but everybody want to see him fight.
and he never fights backward. But that
Everybody want to see him
But
fight.
it builds up. I feel like it builds up that want to see him fight because they're not always seeing him. I feel like people, for an example with Israel Adesanya, they were seeing him fight so often that they kind of got tired of it. They kind of got tired of his style. In a way, they got tired of his style
Oh, they didn't respect it as much.
because they
Yeah.
thought he just fights to decisions and things like that. Like they forgot. It's short-term memory.
He was dropping
We
people though.
were just
In the
talking
beginning.
about Costa. You remember what he did to him?
Bro, the reason why when I started watching, his rise was happening, and I watched him. What's the bald dude that was just standing here, just didn't move?
Yo, Romero.
I saw that one. So now I saw another man scared of him. So I'm like, man, that was crazy. And then he dropped somebody real bad. It was a head kick, and he punched him.
Oh, that was Brunson.
Oh my! What he did to Brunson, bro,
Yeah, no, that was bad.
that was crazy. But then he stopped dropping people.
No, because Brunson was before Gaslam. He beat Gaslam.
That's what I'm saying. That was
just
that.
Yeah,
that's
I know
boom,
what you mean.
boom, boom, boom. It was just happening, and then he got that belt.
That's not true. He dropped
Then they-
Pereira just before this last one.
Oh God! They found his murderer. They found the assassin.
He beat Pereira.
He'll
He beat Pereira
Don't get me
worse
on
than
it.
Pereira
Don't
ever
get me
beat
on
him.
it, bro.
Look,
Don't
okay,
get me on it, bro.
we not gonna.
don't
not
even do
But
it.
that's my point. I feel like sometimes not fighting
Helps.
actually does help.
The
Especially
situation.
because it's harder to get fights whenever you get close to the top. Like as a top fighter, it's just harder to get fights, especially in MMA, especially in the UFC. Like you just get less. Like look at Hamza Chimaev.
He barely fight.
He barely gets any fights.
Yeah.
'Cause he's already at the top. He's not gonna fight backwards, and then the people ahead of him, if they're not the champion, they don't want to fight him. Type shit. And that's just how it's been.
Nobody want to fight them Russians, boy. They know what time it is. The Russians coming to the ring. They finna get attacked.
He needs to have his rematch with Usman. I want to see
With
that
who?
made with Usman.
That's all that wrestling.
Nah, it was exciting.
They
though.
were throwing though.
Yeah, they were
They were
throwing.
throwing because they had to.
Two wrestlers usually
The wrestlers
cancel out.
cancel each other out.
Yeah, but as far as where Moicano goes, I don't know. Take time off. This is also why I said like as a top fighter, sometimes, man, people have been remembering his octagon speeches. Money Moicano's now a thing. He just shouted out his YouTube channel or whatever, where he like gives his opinions and things like. So now he's like immersed in the fight game. So now people are gonna be remembering his name. He just caught out MMA Guru, right? People are gonna be remembering his name. So I feel like take time off, heal up, cause
You gotta heal.
that was some, that was a war, right?
I know how to heal.
So heal up and then shit, get back on the horse.
Which
Drew Dober look bigger than him
which
too. So
someone that said
what do you say?
about them steroids? He know the guy. He said LeBron was doing the same thing I was doing. Imagine. Imagine.
Except they probably allow it in basketball because you're not trying to use it to break people's heads.
Not true.
Yeah, they allow certain things and like MMA, like their drug testing is super like specific, and same with NFL because you're
You
actually
can hurt somebody.
Yeah.
Either way, you can hurt somebody. Basketball, you gonna get a bucket.
basketball there's fouls. Ain't no fouls.
Not no more.
In MMA.
Yeah. There's no fouls unless you kick a person in the face with their fingertips on the ground.
Yeah, so
Imagine.
getting into this Imavov, I actually liked the way Imavov approached that fight. That's the only really way I saw him being able to beat Dolidze. not just keeping it striking, because he did mix in the grappling, but like using that sidekick to get that initial space. That sidekick to the knee, Roman Dolidze, like he didn't know what to do with that. I feel like he had good success. He was looking a little sloppy on the feet, but he had good success with the hands a little bit. But as soon as that sidekick got brought into the equation, going at his knee, it just reset everything. And now it's okay. Now we're at my range, and that cross. That shit was laser.
He throws it on a rocket. And he coming at an angle.
Because he doesn't throw it like this, like a traditional
going
cross.
straight.
It's more of like karate style turnover straight. Like my guard's like this, I'm not gonna be able to block because it's
hitting you
in between.
Yeah, it's about to punch you in the mouth.
That's why they call him the sniper.
That's
his nickname.
He cool.
Yeah, and I don't really count the rest of the performance. Like, he was tired, and it ended up getting a little boring as it went on. But it started out hot. Like it started out like he spent his gas tank trying to finish him in the first round. That's what happened. He thought he was gonna get him out. He's done that before too, to where he's like hitting him, and then he like looks at the referee to see if they're gonna
call it.
Yeah, I feel like he just needs to focus
murder.
on yeah,
kill him.
Especially if he is a sniper, that's not your style anyways. You might as well just pick your shots. He's hurt. He's gonna be disoriented. Yeah, pick your shots and
But who does he train with though?
Cyril Gane.
Oh, he's a Cyril Gane? I thought that was Chris Curtis dude.
Nah, he trains over there with Cyril Gane. No, he fought Sean Strickland. He fought Chris Curtis.
Okay.
That's why he was talking to him.
That's why they was okay.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, that's why they were kind of beefing in the cage or whatever, because they're all teammates. Dolidze's teammates with Strickland and
he was about
Chris
to jump
Curtis.
in the cage. They said don't go for Chris Curtis.
Keep Chris Curtis out the cage. DC.
Chris Curtis is about to drop something.
DC doesn't like all that confrontation no more. A big teddy bear.
Nah, he'll drop something. He'll drop you off.
Definitely will.
He'll give you something.
Thanks. You know what I was thinking about recently?
What's the deal?
Like size disadvantages. Like, you remember when he fought Dane Henderson? Did you ever watch that?
He was a heavyweight though, and he was small.
Yeah, he just cut to 205 because of Kane. So he was teammates with Cain Velasquez, and he was at heavyweight, right? He was the heavyweight. I believe he was Strikeforce champion. He was the heavyweight Strikeforce champion. Kane was the heavyweight champion in the UFC at the time. Then they merged, right? Yep. But instead of fighting his teammate Kane for the belt, he was taking contendership fights, but it wasn't that kind of money he wanted. So then he had to go down to light heavyweight, in which he fought some killers, but he was just bigger than a lot of them.
Seemed like every person he fought was a murderer. DC?
Yeah.
Every person he fought was a killer.
Remember those fights with Anthony Johnson? Man. Anthony kicked him square in the head.
When he get wobbled though?
Square in the head, on his nose, broke his nose.
You only did the jitterbug.
You only seen it a few times.
You
only seen it a couple times.
Equilibrium gone.
But one of the most calm, cool, and collected finishes I've ever seen, speaking about that, is John Jones when he finished DC.
That was crazy.
He head kicked him. DC was wobbling. Right. He tripped him.
It did. It
Tripped him and then started just marking him. That was
Little bro.
That was one of the livest things I've ever seen.
That was Little Bro.
Because he just hunted him down. Same thing with Izzy with Brunson. The way he like caught him with a knee, then he was just walking, boom, boom,
and he's dropping too.
Boom, crazy.
And look, he leaned,
whipping everything.
Look, he leaning on the cage.
Yeah, it was just, like, bro, watching. That's one of my favorite things to see. Like, just like when someone gets hurt, how you pick them apart.
Yeah.
Because there's some people who just go haywire and shit like that. Yeah, it's all cool, and a lot of times it does end up well for them. But I like seeing that art, that artistry.
Mm-hmm.
But speaking about Costa, he's fighting Whittaker at UFC 298. The Whittaker, he was saying, before we get into that, because we're gonna get into that card.
Paulo versus Whittaker.
Yeah,
Paulo about to beat Whittaker up.
He's about to beat Whittaker.
Do you think that Whittaker is still better than Dricus du Plessis? Do you think that Robert Whittaker is still better?
Not anymore. I don't think so, bro.
No? Why
His
not?
archetype is just not. I don't think it's the way.
What are you talking about?
You remember he used to be him. He was Timothy until he started getting dropped. He started losing that brain juice.
No,
He got dropped the last fight.
Right.
He got dropped by Izzy.
Right. Yeah, so you think the damage is adding up?
Yeah, bro. If he gets dropped by Paulo, go ahead.
Fighting Paulo Costa.
Why? Why am I fighting Paulo Costa? What? You just got dropped.
But
Paulo dropped you too.
I heard he had an injury going into that.
The last one.
Yeah, I heard like maybe he like couldn't train as hard and things like
And
that.
it had nothing to do with. Did you?
No, because the gas tank. Because Dricus was weighing on him. He kind of fatigued a little early, especially for a 5-round fight.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, Dricus has a pace, but Rob never gets that tired.
He don't get tired.
Like, bro, you remember his wars with fucking Yoel Romero, bro?
Yeah.
That was ridiculous.
It was ridiculous.
Yoel Romero was...
Something wrong with that dude.
He was an animal, bro, at that time. That's why Izzy even fought him. Because he was the boogeyman.
He was him.
Right.
Yeah.
And he
Jerry,
fought
yeah.
Yoel Romero in his prime and had 2 wars with him. I thought that it was after that he was gonna, it was gonna start taking an effect on him, even though he was young, because he got knocked out by Wonder Boy. And then he had those fights with Yoel. He had a crazy fight with Brunson. He really dominated Brunson and ended up knocking him out, but I think he did take some shots now.
You saying it's adding up?
Yeah, of course.
catching him.
It's definitely adding up. And then,
catching him.
he had the Izzy fight. Now he just had
Ming.
this Dricus fight. He got hurt in that Cannonier fight. He's been getting hurt in a lot of these fights. He's been getting hit. So, yeah, I feel like that's going to play a factor. But skill for skill, do you think that he's better than Dricus?
No.
No. You think
No.
Dricus
Because
just
he's an all-around better fighter than him. All-around better martial artist. Let me say
Because
that.
I don't know. I feel like skill level, I feel like it's very close. It's very close because I feel like Dricus has more holes than Robert Whittaker. I feel like, Whittaker's body's kind of betraying him. And Dricus,
It is.
Yeah.
The brain juice gone. What?
Yeah.
Out of there.
So I think
You can.
I think he
He's
has.
not even doing it. He's going to bed. He don't got nothing.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. But but going against Paulo Costa, it might be that
It
bad.
just could possibly be that bad.
Because Paulo's not a.
He gonna throw.
That's not a fight you want if you don't have a chin.
Dang.
Which we're gonna find out if he does. So
Hey, we showed it.
yeah, we got that. Paulo Costa and Robert Whittaker's on that. Volk and Ilya is the main card or main event for that. That card is crazy. Matter of fact, yeah, we're gonna. I'm gonna go into
I
it.
got that. Ooh, you can't touch that guy. Ilya gonna punch on Volk. Volk gonna retire at this fight.
What did you got something against Volk, bro?
No, I love Volk, but this is just a bad matchup. That is, I tell it how it is. I done seen this dude put. Did you see what he did to ballhead dude? Ballhead dude.
Josh Emmett.
Wow. Josh Emmett's kind of similar to Volk. They have a similar style.
No, it's not.
Stop playing with me. They have a similar style. I mean, me personally, I think they have a similar style. How about let me say that? Let me say that. He's gonna beat up. Did you see what he did to that dude, bro? His whole face was leaking, just off of jabs and he didn't even really throw a cross. He was just hitting him with a jab the whole fight.
You remember that last fight when Alexander Volkanovski beat Max Holloway?
That's crazy.
Yeah. Come on, bro.
He's older.
This is still Alexander Volkanovski.
I don't know, bro. When I saw his eyes roll in the back of his head, and his head was hitting the cage. And, I don't
just-
know. That kind of messed me up.
I know it changed.
It messed me up, bro.
It just changes something.
When
for
Izzy
him.
got knocked out, bro, he didn't do all that. When he got knocked out, he didn't do all that, bro. He was just like, man, like, what's up?
It's
When you
kinda-
see somebody almost die, it kind of takes away all spirit. That's not my favorite fighter no more. He done got brutally dehumanized on television. I'm good. Straight A.
It's bad.
He can prove. I mean,
It's not that he's not your favorite fighter, but it's just like you don't. He doesn't have that immortality factor anymore.
yeah, bro.
Like right now, like I feel like Ilya Topuria, he's on one of these rises to where he could explode like bigger than. He's not bigger than Sean O'Malley yet, but like he gets this win, I feel like he might be bigger than Sean O'Malley, right?
Man, he beat Volk, yeah.
Yeah.
No, yeah.
But I feel like he's a very similar path to what Conor McGregor was doing. Because Conor McGregor had more hype behind him.
Way more hype.
He had more hype behind him for sure. But they had the same route to where Ilya's finishing guys, Conor was finishing guys. And Ilya was saying how he's going to beat these guys. Conor was saying how he's a confident, brash, good-looking dude, right? He's a deficit. Like, bro, people just like watching his style.
Conor?
No, both of them.
Both of them, I ain't gonna lie. No, yeah.
You just
hear me?
like watching his style. Like, you hear the way you're even talking about Ilya, like the dude. Not only that, but then he has the grappling to back it up, and it's not some boring grappling. Like
He
I'll
can
watch
really
him grapple. He's gonna sling you like, bro. He got hurt by John Herbert.
Start grappling.
Started grappling.
And he's a boxer. That's crazy. That's kind of scary. I ain't gonna lie.
Really, I mean, the boxing. He probably started training all of them around the same time.
You can tell.
He has that Greco-Roman jiu-jitsu kind of style and background because he has that Greco-Roman background. He spent a lot of time in Georgia. He's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. His brother's a black belt in jiu-jitsu. So it's like you got two. Like it's like the Rutola brothers. Y'all are grappling against each other every day.
You
Y'all
ain't
are
making. You ain't making both
And it's
cakes look too
Well,
good.
yeah.
You ain't making both
Well,
cakes
I'm
look
just
too good
talking
right
about-
now.
I'm just talking about how big of a star he could be because if he does beat Volk, who's already a massive
He's
international
huge.
superstar after beating Islam and then losing to Islam, he's already a huge international superstar. Like if you beat him, you just in this game you take everything. You take everything, and he already has championed in his bio. Like he's gonna blow up.
You better hope.
He's gonna blow
You
up.
better hope he win. Already
If
got
he
the champion. Yeah, you better hope. Because now you're going to delete it.
So we're gonna work our way down for UFC 298.
Yeah.
Start with the main event: Ilia Topuria versus Volk. I think we know who you have.
Illy.
Yeah,
Illy finna drop. You finna drop something, y'all. He finna drop something. I know he either wobbles Volk. He may not drop him. He gonna wobble him. I know that for a fact. He gonna touch that chin. Best believe. He may get wobbled with a jab. I'm gonna say it right now.
I think what this one's gonna come down to is who can expose who first, because
They has to happen fast too.
because like as of right now, Volk has not only more mileage, but we've just seen more of Volk.
A lot.
Right? So like we know what he likes to do, we know his style, and he could do everything. Granted, right?
He can do everything. Yeah.
But due to his stature, we know what shots over time have been able to hurt him, right? It's the uppercut and it's the things coming up the middle, right? Like uppercut comes up the middle, but it's like the knees, the front kicks. And then you just saw in the last one the head kick because he, like whenever he starts dipping into he likes to stay on the outside, which is why all these kicks are the ones that hurt him. Staying on the outside as a shorter guy,
You're gonna get hit in the head.
it's different, right?
Yeah.
But Ilia, man, the only real hole I've seen is one dealing with the leg kicks. A lot of times he just tries to throw punches while taking
And
a
he
leg
getting
kick,
hit.
right? So I feel like Volk using the inside leg kick to like kind of set up his hands,
Set it
using
up.
the kicks in general to set up his hands is one way that he will win. But
You get hit too though.
I think the only thing is like if he starts opening up too early. Sometimes he opens up too early.
Who?
Ilya. Sometimes he opens
Start
up
throwing
too
too
early.
quick.
Yeah, like he throws, or not throwing too quick, but he likes to add up on combinations. But sometimes
Yes.
he'll do that too soon,
Too early.
right? And it's because he likes getting these fucking first round finishes.
He's like hidden.
And
Bro, like hidden.
yeah, but like you saw in that John Herbert one, the only reason he got caught by that is because it was the very beginning of the fight, and then John Herbert was entering distance really for like the first time, and he throws a 1-2-3 combination,
Yeah.
like just right off rip, and John just counters it with a head kick, and he drops his hands in the middle of that combination. But like that's really the only hole I've seen, so it's not much. I'm really not going.
You just
off
said
much.
one thing. You said one hole.
One thing. He
he got one hole.
drops his hand in the middle. of
Just
the
a little bit.
combination.
Just maybe drop his hand. So dub.
Yeah, I might have to go in it too.
This is the first time we've
I
agreed on the main card ever.
I said I was never.
This is the first time we've agreed on the main card ever, bro.
Yeah, I said I was never gonna doubt Volk again, but this is just
Why not?
cause bro, he's just proved me wrong too many times.
He's proved a lot of people wrong.
He's proved a lot of people wrong.
But that
too many
stuff
times.
adds up,
It
bro.
does. It does. Co-main event
Yeah.
is the Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa.
I think we've already. I think we've already.
I'm gonna go Whittaker.
Wow.
I'm gonna go Whittaker.
Wow. You want to bet push-ups on that?
Nah, cause I think he's gonna be able to, like, bro. Yeah, he might have some mileage on him, but if there's anyone who could push through that kind of brutality that Paulo Costa is gonna bring to you, I feel like it is him. And he can mix it up well, like
5 on command.
5 on command push-ups.
Yeah.
We could bet on
Say
5
that. Say that. On command. On command.
Y'all.
You see it? You see it? You see it? I'm making get on the table, y'all. Look. I'll make it.
We gotta remember this one.
Yeah.
We've done these before. We don't.
And still don't stick to it. Yeah.
We gotta remember this.
Yeah, for
5
sure.
on command for
On command.
Robert Whittaker versus Paulo Costa.
For sure.
You got Costa, I got Whittaker.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good one.
The one after that, or before that, should I say, Henry Cejudo versus Merab Dvalishvili. That's a tough one.
I ain't gonna lie, bro. If Volk loses, dog, that's gonna be bad. It may be over. That may be his last one, bro. You think I'm playing? Who else he gonna fight after that? He'll have to work his way all the way back up. I'm not finna do that. No.
He wouldn't get an immediate rematch.
He'd already did that and got dropped. He already did that immediate rematch and got bobbleheaded.
But that was against Islam. That's a complete.
Islam is crazy.
That's a different weight class.
Do they got UFC Hall of Fame?
different fighter? Huh?
They got UFC Hall of Fame?
Yeah.
He'll go. Islam?
Of course.
He'll go. He'll go.
I think damn near any champion is gonna be in the Hall of Fame. Who's the champion who's not gonna be in the Hall of Fame?
Some Sean Strickland.
He's gonna go into the Hall of Fame. All the crazy shit.
If they
he
throw
said-
Sean Strickland in the name, that's BS. That is a.
Stop hating, bro.
No, it's respect. Respect is cool, but he fighting black dudes in the gym, cussing them out, and I don't like all. Hey, I don't.
Look.
Hey, Sean. Hey, relax, brother. hey, what you got going?
Okay. Anyways, back to the yeah. So Marab versus Henry. I think that Henry is the more dangerous fighter. Like to where I feel like if there is a finish, he's gonna be the one to get it. But I feel like it's really just gonna come down to a battle of attrition. Like because Henry's never had a bad gas tank ever. I mean, he went toe to toe with Demetrius Johnson. He was able to beat up Marlon Moraes using pace as a weapon.
Two names.
I feel like the wrestling's kind of gonna cancel out. I don't see anyone really stand on top of one another. So I think it's really gonna come down to the hands, and I feel like Henry can't get him, bro. I feel like Henry can't get him.
Bro, I told you I thought Henry was trash. He ain't trash. He just talk too much. I'm thinking he finna get in the ring, get knocked out. He was in there getting scrappy. Dude just talk too much, man. Shut up. Dang. He over here making lame jokes. He's a cornball, but he'll throw though. He'll throw. He'll throw them things though, for sure. For sure.
That's one thing. Hey, did you ever watch that Marlon Moraes fight?
Yeah. Marlon Moraes starts off so hot, they get dropped at the end every fight. Every fight. He'll start off throwing them things, leg kicks, everything.
Well, I feel like that one, that's the one that put the damage on him that
The
kind of...
reason why he kind of started doing that?
Yeah, because, I mean, he used to start off hot, but just get the finish.
Oh, and
Yeah.
then turn into him starting off hot and then him getting
Yeah,
finished.
because he's always been a good fighter. Yeah, he fades, so he gets hit a little bit more at the end.
At the end.
But yeah. So, yeah, I think Henry's taking that one. Who you got? Marab or Henry? Marab's
He's a monster.
He's an animal.
Why you going? I'm going Marab.
You go Marab?
No, he'll kill you.
Well, why do you think that Marab is going to get
I
it?
feel like he's willing. I feel like he's more willing. And Henry's off of late.
So you think he wants it more? That's an actual
he do
thing.
want him more.
No, that's an actual thing because Henry was talking about if he loses to Marab, he's going to retire. Yeah, because
He
he's...
going what? He said that out loud? Oh, he about to lose. You don't already plan the future? That hasn't happened.
But another side of that is like he's gonna put everything into this because that's all he has, I guess, right now. But
Just in case I lose, I'm gonna let y'all know now. Before the fight, I'm gone. He's gone. he's out
if
here.
he loses,
Yeah. And then he chose Marab. That was the person you wanted to have your last fight. That's the wrong choice. That's just the wrong choice. To me, yeah, that's the wrong choice. That's the wrong choice, bro.
I think it's gonna be a good fight. But yeah, I got Henry.
be a
You
fight.
got Marab?
Yeah, it'll go all the way too. They're not going. Nobody knocking each other out. That's not gonna happen. Nobody gonna get dropped.
I
Nobody's
think
going
I think
dead.
Henry can finish him. It's 3 rounds though, so
Yeah, they'll go all
tough.
the way.
Ian Gary versus Jeff Neal. That's also on 298. 298 is a good card. That's better than 297 for sure.
I'm going Mr. Cummings
You going Ian?
Mr. Cup.
You think Ian's gonna get?
all the way. He was dropping shit off. These last couple fights, bro, he's getting physical.
Nah, he is.
He been getting physical. Yeah, I ain't even.
And he's getting hit less too.
Oh, girl at the crib doing something right. They be talking about that old woman. She doing something right because he throwing down.
Yeah.
Bro, throwing down.
So you don't think that all this, outside drama is gonna affect him at all?
Hey, all press is good press. As long as you talking about me, we good money.
Okay.
I don't care. Y'all want to see me. I'm not looking at you.
Damn, man.
Yeah. Ian Gary going dub.
Jeff Neal, they've trained together.
He throw.
Yeah, they train
Oh,
and they train together.
he gonna wrestle him then.
Jeff Neal is?
Yeah, no. Ian gonna wrestle Jeff Neal because Jeff Neal gonna throw. He gonna throw.
Ian doesn't wrestle, bro.
You'd be surprised though. I'm telling you, bro. If you want to become a champion, you have to be good at everything. You can't just come in here half.
You're not wrong.
You can't come in half washed, bro. You gotta have it all. They both coming off some good dubs. I don't know. You about to pick Jeff Neal though?
Nah,
I'm talking all this mess. He'll probably beat me up.
it will definitely be Drew.
I'm from Texas. You know what I got. Yeah. Hey, he ain't gonna fight nothing. Yeah,
But I do got Ian Gary because you're right, man. He's on a hot streak.
Yeah,
he's on a hot streak.
Yeah,
I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I think I would put money on it that someone gets dropped for
somebody get dropped. Yeah, this one ain't one.
Someone's definitely getting dropped.
Yeah,
because
3-rounder, they going bad. Yeah,
there's more on this card too.
They got killers on this one.
They got the Akron Maskov. He was gonna fight,
Akron,
but he's not fighting anymore actually. But Mackenzie Dern is. She's fighting against Amanda Lamoche. That's a cool fight.
I like Miss McKenzie. She go crazy.
They both throw.
Yeah.
So she had a tough last fight. She got hurt. Who did she fight again? She got hurt. She
got wobbled, I think.
Mm-hmm. Oh, she fought Andrade. Jessica Andrade.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a tough matchup.
Yeah, that's a tough one.
I think, man, Lamoche is another one of those power punchers though, like to where she's a girl but she can knock you out.
She can drop you.
Yeah, she is. So that's a tough one. I hope in this one she just get down like kind of like a boxing wrestling style.
Mm-hmm.
And just get this girl to the ground because I want to see her
jiu-jitsu.
Bro, the way she uses it in MMA in the cage, her jiu-jitsu, that shit is actually beautiful to watch. Like she'll literally push off the cage, take it back, and all kinds of shit. I remember who was she going against? Maybe like was it Tisha Torres or something like that? Mm-hmm. She had a Kimura and she like used the cage to crank it. Like she like used it to like advance in position, and it was just like, damn. Like, we don't see enough of this kind of jiu-jitsu in MMA.
Fact.
It's gonna get there, but we don't see that yet. Mm-hmm. So that's why I like watching her. But yeah, as far as who wins in that one, goddamn.
This one's a toughie.
I think Mackenzie can win. I think she can win because I think Weili Zhang was able to get Amanda down how many times? She got her down a lot of times, right?
It's annoying.
Yeah. And while Weili's wrestling might be better, she was working with Henry Cejudo and all that. I don't know who Mackenzie's working with, but while her wrestling might be better, her ground game definitely isn't. Man. So if Weili can control it like that, I feel like if Mackenzie doesn't just get clipped from Amanda's hands, that she can get down one. But that's 298. 298's fire. 299 is gonna be fire. And 300 is gonna be fire. But this whole year is gonna be wild. It's gonna be a wild year.
Izzy need to come back.
Izzy's gonna come back. I think he's gonna come back UFC 300. I think he's gonna come back UFC 300 fight Dricus.
Beat up Dricus.
Yeah, I don't know who put out that whole rumor with Tom Aspinall. Yeah, let's actually not do that.
Shut that up. Yes, that's a bad matchup. He gonna beat.
Plus, why would Tom Aspinall agree to fight Gane? Meanwhile, there's a number one contender or a potential number one contender fight in Blades versus Yalton. He's going brewing. So like he might have to fight Gane and the winner of that before he fights.
No.
Yeah,
that's not gonna happen.
Just limit it down to one.
Gane gonna beat him. Gane fought Ngannou. He's a heavy hitter. What is Ngannou? What happened?
No, but Tom Aspinall's jiu-jitsu is actually way better than Gane.
You ain't getting Gane on the ground. You're not getting him on the ground. He moves too much.
He does move a lot.
Way too.
It was hard for Speedblock to
and he switched stances.
Yeah.
So he can go back and
forth. Which makes it that's
he
the main reason what makes it difficult. Bro, like people don't realize John took him down. John was able to get in and take him down because he caught Gane coming forward. He didn't do what we're saying right now. He abandoned that for the John Jones fight. He came forward with that jab, like that leaping jab, and that's how John was able to clinch him up. Against Ngannou, the only reason he got taken out was because of the head kick.
The head kick.
Yeah, he threw that front kick and it got caught.
Yep.
So
you get taken down.
Yeah, he's a tough guy to take down. That's why I don't think that Tom Aspinall is even going to take that risk. Like one or the other, but the next one I have to at least get Miocic or John Jones. Like you got to take a fight that's going to put you in the position to unify the belts. He's the interim champion. Why the hell would he defend the interim belt?
How are we trying to watch?
I better be getting paid double.
We're not watching Stipe fight? I don't care what you're talking about, dog. I'm not watching it, dog. I'm not. I'm not watching it.
No matter how much you complain about it, we're gonna watch him eventually.
I'm not watching it. I'm not watching it. Bro, Stipe, it's been 8 years.
You heard that?
It's been 8 years.
You heard that Fury Usyk is off? I like that.
His eye got cut.
I don't know what you feel about that, but I like it. Yeah, he got elbow. He got a piece of his own medicine.
Do you think he should be fighting Usyk?
I think that if anything, it should be a rematch with Ngannou. The fact that he is trying to scurry off and go fight Usyk. Nobody was even really excited. Like, I didn't know it was in February, to be honest.
He's not fighting Ngannou.
The heavyweight championship in my eyes. Ngannou is fighting Anthony Joshua for the belts. That's
8-ounce gloves, bro.
Ngannou right now is the belt in boxing, in my opinion.
Bro, he beats Anthony Joshua. What I told you.
Bro.
Yeah,
getting paid. Yeah, he's not going back to MMA. Right?
He's gone.
I don't know if he's going back to Man, I hope he does go back to MMA.
He won't.
Because I don't
PFL is
want.
done for.
I don't.
The PFL is done for.
They have Saudi behind them. Saudi owns part of the PFL. They're the one making these Francis Ngannou fights. They have a plan, bro.
I hope.
Look.
Because I know Francis got a plan.
Got a plan too.
He got a plan too.
But yeah, nah, I'm actually kind of glad this one got delayed.
Yeah.
Because now I feel like more eyes are gonna be on the Joshua and Ngannou. How it should be.
Yeah,
That's in my eyes the heavyweight championship. I feel like either way, Usyk's a bad matchup
Usyk
for Fury. He's a really good boxer.
Big.
Tyson Fury, the best attribute about him is his boxing. Right? He's never been a puncher. So he's not like a one hitter quitter.
Nope.
Is he gonna be able to really lean on Usyk and tire him out and things like that?
Probably not.
I don't think so.
Probably not.
But that's why they're gonna fight, right? So we can figure that out.
Find that out.
Right.
Amen.
But yeah. So I'm happy that kind of got delayed. They have a clause in the contract now that if one side doesn't make it to the fight, that the other person gets $10 million.
What kind of clause is that? What? That sound like a robbery.
I get paid either way.
Either way, I'm getting. So who getting the money though? Usyk?
So say if Tyson Fury has to pull out again,
Cause of the
yeah, then
Usyk got to get 10
Usyk
million.
gonna get 10 million.
We
Guaranteed.
ain't fighting.
Nah, that's what's up.
I don't want to fight no more. I don't even want to fight.
Well, no, but if Usyk pulls out, well then
It's not going.
Fury would get the 10 million.
Usyk ain't pull up. It's gonna be Tyson. He don't want to fight him no way. You know what?
That's
sign that chick.
That's what a lot of people are saying.
You don't want to fight that dude, bro.
I think that Fury, his best days, I feel like are behind him. Unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he actually just came out with this interview too. He doesn't really know why he's still boxing, other than that he can, and that it's more addictive than drugs and alcohol, and things like that.
Wait, so he just
It's one of those things. Some people do it for the money, some people do it for the fame, some people do it for the love of the game. Right? It's one of those things. So I feel like even though he's not in his prime anymore, and maybe he might be, maybe I'm just tripping, but I feel like he's a little bit. Best days are behind him.
yes, yeah.
I think that Usyk's gonna ring.
He gonna drop it off. It'll probably be. I think what's his name gonna retire.
Who?
Fury.
Fury's gonna
I
retire.
feel like he's gonna retire. I don't think he gonna fight no more, bro.
We got him for a few years, bro. He already said it. Yeah, we got it. Y'all got me for
He ain't fighting Ngannou no more.
Yeah, that one's done.
Shit, not happening. I signed that paper. What's wrong with you? This man put hands on me like this.
I tried to grab him. You see what he did?
Did you see what he did? He pushed me off. What was that? What was? Oh, yeah, this is not my type of ordeal. He can't kick or nothing. Oh yeah, no. Yeah. Oh no, it's not my type of fight right here.
I think if Ngannou does beat Anthony Joshua, though, God, bro, that'd be.
You know what's gonna happen, bro. You ain't gonna beat him.
I know what we would all want to happen. That isn't ever gonna happen. We would want him to fight John Jones. We want him to fight John Jones right now, but it would never happen.
You want to fight Stipe? You got Ngannou breather? Oh no,
That's-
dog. Oh no.
Can't be my goal. Anyways, man, that's episode 28, 27, 28.
28.
28.
Yes, sir.
All right. Guys, like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you on the next one.
Y'all
Peace.
tell Dr. Lab to stop snitching too.
yeah, tell
Tell Dr. Lab to stop snitching.
old therapist to stop snitching. If you're a therapist and you're listening, don't snitch.
Stop snitching.
What is up, Wade MMA family? New episodes of The Will vs. The Weight drop weekly. Don't forget to check out our latest episodes and other MMA content on Wade MMA. Thank you guys for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.